So I couldn't find a lot online about LED lights for your stop and tail lights on a RZR. So I decided to see if I could figure out how to put some in my own. It does take a relay. I used a RL45 relay, but a RL44 relay would probably be better for just the stoplights. You also have to use a 3157 CK bulb. That's Charlie Kite bulb. The regular 3157 bulb will pop a fuse as soon as you put it in. They're wired a little different. You can bring up the schematics on Google if you wanted to. The Polaris plug is also wired a little different than the CK, but the CK will still work. The reason you have to use a relay is because Polaris uses a grounding system for their lights instead of a positive wire system like normal vehicles do. So you have to use a relay and actually convert it back over to the positive system, the hot system instead of the ground system. So the relay will switch that over for you. The LED bulbs won't do reverse polarity for whatever reason. You may be able to find one that'll do it, but I wasn't successful. I'll show you real quick how the relay is wired. That's just about the easiest way that I could explain it. And that 87 there in the center of the relay, the RL44 relay does not have that, which you don't need it anyways. So if you're just wiring it for your stoplights, if you look, the hot wire from the fuse box is sort of uncut, you would say. It runs straight through to your tail lights, and also the brown wire, which is your ground, which is actually your taillight activator wire, it is uncut from the front to the back. So what I done was I removed that plug, which I was having issues with anyways. It wasn't getting a good connection. I'd have to come back and unplug it and plug it up several times to get it to work, and replaced it with this relay. It's just all slopped in right now. I was just doing it for testing purposes. I'll dress it up and make it look better now, later. But I used the relay. And as you see, the orange wire coming in from the stoplight switch is actually to the ground of the relay. I got a jumper ran from here from 30 to I believe it was 86 possibly. Jumping that because it needs to be hot on both. And then your orange going back to your taillights right there. Now your brown and your red, which is jumpered through this, it's just jumpered straight through, but your brown and your red still work your taillights. This is just for your operations of your stoplights. Now, one other thing I would like to point out is I had to reverse my orange and red wire at my plug on the driver's side only. For some reason, whenever I used it, with the way that it was originally hooked up, the passenger side brake light would work, but the driver's side would not. I'm going to go turn them on so you can kind of see the difference that LED makes, how much brighter they are. It's pretty amazing. That's just the tail lights. And there's your stop lights. It's an amazing difference. But I hope that answers any questions that you might have. I know if I would have had this video, I would have probably got done in a matter of 30-45 minutes. Instead, I've been working on it for about 4 hours trying to figure out how everything worked. Like I said, I couldn't find much on it. But good luck. If you have any questions, feel free to post a comment and I'll see if I can't answer it for you. Thanks.